cryptocurrency has been everywhere recently. Trend searches on the topic grow exponentially by the day, and at this point, the terminologies associated with cryptocurrency might probably seem like jargon to some people. One of these terms that you have come across before and have no idea what it is the blockchain. Blockchain might be one of the most hyped innovations of this century, and for good reason. It was mainly developed to support Bitcoin, but now, the blockchain supports thousands of other cryptocurrencies. However, blockchain doesn't only work with cryptocurrencies. Luckily, developers are working on incorporating blockchain technology into other industries such as healthcare, art, and finance. But before we dive deeper into how this all came about and how it works. If you are new to this channel, welcome to Crypto Explainer, where we simplify the most complex crypto concepts for crypto newbies and bridge the gap between the universe and the metaverse. Before we get deep into the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so you'll be the first to know when we drop any updates on anything and everything crypto. So, what is blockchain technology and how does it actually work? Well, a blockchain is simply a system of recording information in a way that makes it impossible or difficult to alter that information or hack the system. A blockchain is a digital ledger of transactions that is distributed and duplicated across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. Of course, blockchains are already known as the technology upon which cryptocurrencies are built. The main attraction of the blockchain is that it guarantees the security of a record of data and generates trust without the need for a third party. A blockchain is pretty similar to a traditional database that stores data or information. The major difference between a typical database and a blockchain is how the data is structured and arranged. When a blockchain collects information in groups, these groups are called blocks and these blocks hold the various sets of information. Blocks also have a specific storage capacity, and when a block has reached its limits, it is closed and linked to a new block with new sets of information. This forms a chain of data known as blockchain. A blockchain essentially arranges its data into strings of blocks, like a chain. Pretty incredible, isn't it? Now here's another interesting thing. Blockchain technology is uniquely structured in a way that when a block is filled, it cannot be reversed or tampered with. This is why blockchains are also known as distributed ledger technology. They are the housing grounds for ledgers or records of transactions that cannot be deleted, altered, or destroyed. Talk about an impenetrable database. But the eye candy of blockchain is the fact that it is decentralized and distributed across several computers. Let us help you understand better by comparing blockchain technology to Google Docs. On Google Docs, when someone creates a document and shares it with a group of people, that document is not copied or transferred, it is distributed. This distribution method then creates a decentralized chain that gives everyone access to the document from anywhere in the world, at the same time. All changes made on Google Docs happen in real time and no one is locked out while modifications are going on. Surely blockchain technology isn't that simple, but the analogy applies. It has been said according to MIT Technology Review that the whole point of using a blockchain is to let people, in particular, people who don't trust one another, share valuable data in a secure, tamper-proof way. One good and diverse thing about blockchain is that it can be used to store different types of information aside from its most common use, as a ledger for transactions. A blockchain can hold other information like legal contracts, state identifications, or even a company's product inventory. The blockchain is also used in a way so that no single person or group has control, and instead, control rests collectively on all users. This process is called decentralization. To better understand blockchain decentralization, try imagining a company that owns a server farm with 20,000 computers that hold the database with all its clients' information. All these computers are under one roof and the company has full control of each of these computers and the information in them. But what happens when there is a point of failure? What if the electricity in that location suddenly goes out, or the internet connection is abruptly disabled? What happens if someone gains unauthorized access to the system and erases all the information on the computer? The points of failure are endless and immensely damaging. In circumstances like this, a blockchain allows the data that it holds to be spread out among several network nodes at various locations. This makes it decentralized and also maintains the authenticity of the data stored in it. With blockchain technology, when someone tries to alter or hack a record, the other nodes are still relatively safe, and the hacker in question is left sorely disappointed. Let's cite an example for this, shall we? On Bitcoin's record of transactions, if anyone tampers with a transaction, all other nodes would cross-reference each other and pick out the node with the incorrect information. With its high level of transparency, no single node within the network can alter any bit of information inside. As a result, all transactions and information on the blockchain are irreversible and unchangeable. If this isn't the most solid data storage and security structure you've come across, I sure don't know what is. Mind you though, that a lot more goes into blockchain than you might think. In order for blockchain to work effectively, it combines three leading technologies. First, it uses cryptographic keys, then it relies on a peer-to-peer network that contains a shared ledger, and finally, a means of computing to store transactions and records of the network. To explain cryptography keys in simpler terms, they are made up of two keys, the public and private keys. With these keys, users can successfully perform transactions. Every individual has these two keys that are used to produce a secure digital identity reference. In the cryptocurrency world, this digital identity is referred to as a digital signature and is used for authorizing and controlling transactions. A digital signature is connected to the peer-to-peer network that acts as authorities that must validate new entries. When a majority of the peer-to-peer networks reach a consensus, it helps prevent hackers from validating harmful transactions. One of the reasons blockchain technology is extremely secure and trusted is because new blocks are stored chronologically. This means that new blocks are always added to the end of the blocks before them, and when a block has been added to the blockchain, it is difficult to reverse or alter the contents of that block, thereby ensuring that the information in every block stays authentic. This doesn't mean the contents or data stored on a block can never be changed though. The only way the contents of the block can be altered is if a majority of the network reaches an agreement to do so. This is because each block has its own hash. A hash is a 256-bit number, created by a mathematical function that turns digital information into a string of numbers and letters. If a hacker wants to alter a blockchain and steal cryptocurrency, they would have to control or alter 51% or more of the copies of the blockchain so that the altered copies become the majority copy. But if they alter only their copy, it would no longer correlate with the copy everyone else has. When these copies are cross-referenced later on, the altered copy will stand out and it would be thrown away and classified as illegitimate. Wasted effort on the hacker's side, wouldn't you say? The blockchain is a trending technology because it is decentralized, irreversible, secure, transparent, and trusted. As such, the blockchain not only works with cryptocurrency, it has also been integrated into other sectors. With all the basic blockchain terms explained and out of the way, let's dive further into the benefits of blockchain technology in select industries and sectors. Banking. The banking sector is probably the industry that stands to gain the most from the blockchain. Blockchain technology has made it possible to carry out transactions 24 hours every day, for 365 days. Isn't that amazing? Blockchain never sleeps. With traditional financial institutions, however, we are stuck with 5 days a week between the hours of 9 and 5. Also, with banks integrating blockchain, consumers can see their transactions processed in less than 10 minutes. Banks can also exchange funds between institutions more securely and quickly using blockchain. We'd be saying goodbye to all those lengthy bank processes. Healthcare. With blockchain, healthcare providers can safely store patients' medical records. When medical records are generated and signed on the blockchain, it reassures patients that their records cannot be altered or destroyed, and they can also be easily accessed for reference purposes. Supply chains. Suppliers can use blockchain to accurately track the origin of materials they have purchased. They can also use blockchain to verify the authenticity of their products. The food industry in particular uses blockchain to track the path and safety of their product from the moment it is packaged and sent out to the moment it is delivered. Smart contracts. Because of blockchain, smart contracts are created and used to verify, negotiate, or facilitate a contract agreement. Let's not forget that a smart contract is still a contract, and it definitely operates under an agreed set of conditions. However, it is until the conditions in the agreement are met before the terms agreed to are automatically carried out. The blockchain works in various ways and for different industries, but its decentralized, secure, transparent, and almost irreversible nature has made it one of the best technological innovations of the 21st century, and there's no better time to hop on this trusty speed train than now. We hope you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in our next video.